What's up guys, it is me, Mad Samurai, here for the next video in November's Gaming with Gold. This is where I look at all the games we get with Xbox's Games with Gold subscription. I play them, give my thoughts, and I give a little kind of score if where I think it's a good game and a good kind of freebie, really. So the first game out was Origami. I gave it a thumbs up. Really enjoyed that game. It was quite nice. Yeah, it had some issues, but I still enjoyed it. So that was a good thumbs up game, I feel like. So this game, original Xbox game, I had it when it first came out. Full Spectrum Warrior. Yeah, I remember there was a whole thing about it, something to do with like the US Army kind of being involved in it and using it as like a training thing. It was something about that. It's a squad based game, you know, going through it all. And yeah, I don't remember ever finishing it. I think I did kind of enjoy it, but I have to say the first thing I have noticed is the screen. It's not full screen. Obviously didn't put a widescreen mode in this game, I'm assuming. Is this classed as 4x3? I'm not too sure. Or is that 4x3 with the bars cut like that? It's a bit annoying, but what can I say? I wasn't expecting that at all. Let's just quickly make a profile and see if we can. Oh, now it's gone full screen. That's really odd. Why the hell would you have a splash screen as like 4x3 and then as soon as you go through that it goes to widescreen? Doesn't make sense at all. Anyway, I'm gonna play a little bit of this game and then kind of give my final thoughts and give it a thumb score. So let's jump in and play a bit of Full Spectrum Warrior. I'm not sure what to expect, but anyway, let's play. So I've got to do training first, which is annoying. Oh, it's actually... I'm liking this. This is the one thing I like about the 360. These old games, when you put them in, they do give a nice shine. Like, I don't see why they can't do that with all of them. Why can't they put, like, somehow emulate the whole original Xbox, and then you can play any Xbox, and it kind of does it, and because this is just boosting it, and surely it should be able to do that with any Xbox game. Oh god, I thought that was a really small guy, but he was on his kneeling. Like, because there's so many like original Xbox games I've got which don't work. The same with 360. Surely it shouldn't be hard to just have it emulate, especially with the Series X and even with the PS5, is to emulate those ones so you can just play it. You know, I don't think 360 should really be that hard to emulate, especially on a Series X. Sergeant Mendes here. And I always think with PS5, why haven't they put in at least PS1 and PS2 compatibility? Surely you know what they should do? They should make an app. You make an app on PS1 and PS2, you get charge people for it, and basically it perfectly emulates the PS1 software so you can play any PS1 game, really, and it gives a nice boost in graphics, like a bit like what it does here. Surely it must be able to do that for the PS5. You must be able to. That's the thing, it'd be so much easier of having that one console where you can play all the old classics. It would be so much easier.
William, Bravo team leader, president accounted for. sir.
Oh, that's a similar, not similar, recognizable voice.
Coley here with your M239 SAR. I got it, and I know how to use it.
M203 gunner.
Shemansky, sir. M203 gunner.
Jamansky, sir.
Private Oda here, sir.
All present and accounted.
Yeah, it's looking very nice, I have to say.
Bravo team. Head to building A and await further instructions. Now
Yeah, it was a bit of a game, this was it, because
you have to be aware of your surroundings at all
it
times.
was.
To move the camera around
What
your
I have to
squad,
do say,
use the
what
right
is with
thumbstick.
that kind of? I assume that's supposed to be paper or something that was floating in the air. Really didn't look that natural.
Tilts it. You'll notice that the camera only moves around the fire team you're currently commanding. The compass
Yes, of
at the top of
course.
your screen indicates which direction the camera is facing. You can order your team to face a given direction by looking that way and
Oh,
pressing.
where do they go?
Order your team to face west.
Will do, sir.
Now face your team south. Notice how facing an objective pops up the distance to the objective and text about your current mission goal.
Affirmative.
Now,
Okay.
face your team north.
God damn, freaking
Same drill. Check compass. Face your team.
tutorials. But it's good because you gotta know how to play these games.
Affirmative.
Situational awareness is paramount. Look before you leap if you want to come home alive.
But yeah, this is more or less like a RTS game, if you want to call it that.
You can still move the
I
camera
think.
around with the right thumbstick while you're zoomed in. Releasing the left trigger returns
Pretty
your
much. It's squad based. Yeah, it's like an art.
compass.
Pretty sure it's like an RTS. But I didn't realise it was Pandemic Studios who were behind this game, which is quite interesting.
Located south by southwest.
Yeah, it came out June 2004. I got it on the original Xbox, June 25th on Indie 2004. I bought that first time that it came out. It says on the wiki page, genres real-time tactics.
Affirmative. Got it.
Oh,
Intel is not
there we
flawless,
go.
gentlemen. He's one of ours. You're doing well.
Oh, god damn it. I was going to shoot
Maintain
him.
situational awareness. The battlefield is not a static landscape. Now let's move on. The other tool you have for situational awareness is the fog of
Is to move.
pull and hold the right trigger. What you're looking at is a real-time 3D fog of war. The world looks clear only in areas where you have soldiers actively scanning. If an area is
Oh,
blurry,
wow,
it
okay.
means no soldiers are looking that way, and an enemy can get the drop on you. Release the trigger when you're ready to move on.
That's quite interesting. That's quite
GPS
a
displays a mini-map of your
good thing.
surroundings.
Yeah, you can see why the
Order your team leader to
US
consult the
military
GPS.
were trying to see about like a whole training exercise. Oh, what would be the black?
Look for icons that indicate key
Right
information.
bumper.
The A and B icons designate your two fire teams. The O represents your current objective.
Yeah, it says the US Army Science and Technology community was curious to learn if commercial gaming platforms could be leveraged for training, recognizing that a high percentage of incoming recruits had grown up using entertainment software products. There was interest in determining whether software, gameplay techniques, and technology could complement and enhance established training methods.
Looks like you're making progress, soldier. Press B to close the GPS. Remember, the name of the game is Fire and Move. Sitting still is the quickest way to end up in a morgue with some E4 tagging your big toe. Start by moving the left thumbstick
I do
in any
quite
direction
like the
and activate your
birds,
movement cursor.
of how they're like walking about. I think they look pretty good.
Crawdaddy Devereaux ready with a big gun, sir.
As you move the left thumbstick, you also guide the movement cursor. It updates to show you the formation your fire team will assume.
Takes so long. You know what? I'm gonna go straight into the story. So I'm gonna skip this. So now I have finally finished the tutorial, and I must say that was so boring. I literally had to get to a point and stop and come back to it the next day because I was falling asleep doing it. It felt that bad doing that tutorial. Like, I understand the whole things of tutorials, but you have to make them in a way where they're kind of like enjoyable, like they're all part of the game. But this felt like it was just slow, boring. I don't know why you had to have these 5 separate tutorial missions to teach me how to play the game. Why couldn't you put me straight into the game, like straight into the story, and kind of work it into that? Because it felt like so pointless and so tiring. It felt so draining doing that tutorial, and I have to say that really brings down my kind of thoughts of this game. And after kind of just playing that tutorial, I kind of feel like, oh wow, I remember this game being quite fun, but playing that tutorial definitely wasn't fun at all.
Negative on the recon flights. We got a sandstorm moving into the area and it's hindering visibility.
But yeah, anyway, let's not talk about that. It does look quite nice.
Amen to that, brother.
You know, with its little kind of
Oh well. As long as Intel says they're all friendly, we're all
little
right then.
juiced up graphics. It's looking good. I'm not sure if they even did a.
No action. According to Intel,
I'm not sure if there was even a sequel to this game. I know there was. Full Spectrum Warrior, 10 Hammers. Did Pandemic do that one? Yeah, Pandemic did that. And that was came out about 2 years later.
That's beautiful.
Like,
Cut the hippie shit. Look for something to shit.
this is like on the wiki page it says real-time tactics. No, is that just technically a RTS, so real-time strategy?
Hey, Oda, you smell
Okay.
that? I smell something. What is that? You think it's gas?
Dude, I thought that was your aftershave.
Really?
Interesting. Now I just kind of want to get into the actual main game now, because after just playing that tutorial, oh god, it was so draining. It was unbelievable. Oh, it kind of nearly made me feel like just deleting this game straight away and not even bothering with this video. It just really irked me. Just so unpleasant. So unpleasant. Yeah, I never completed this game, and I probably can understand why I probably didn't ever complete it. I must have paid for a bit of it and got a bit like, a bit bored, to be honest. But you can see why the kind of US like army science tech people kind of thought, oh, let's make a game. Let's try see if we can put all these like tactics and how you would operate into a game really. And I don't know, was there an idea about it, about releasing it? I'm not too sure. It's just making it a commercial release of the kind of the development, because it must have made some sort of kind of game, really, which soldiers would have used. So they've just kind of changed it a bit, added a little bit of a story, and you know, try to make some money off it, which is fair enough.
Follow me to cover. Go, go, affirmative.
Affirmative.
Team Alpha, go.
Team Alpha, go. But it is looking really good. I'm actually quite surprised how nice this game is looking. And control wise, it's actually not that bad. Really, you know, there's a few things for you to take in of what to do. The one thing I have noticed by playing the tutorial is the cursor. Not a fan of how the cursor moves. I kind of like, if I've locked myself behind, like, you know, I'm standing behind like a vehicle, and then when I want to go round the vehicle, it kind of becomes a bit hard in a way for some reason to kind of get past it. Like, why can't the cursor just go through like a vehicle, like here? Yeah, it goes up there, but say if I go up to it, I should be able to kind of basically, the cursor should kind of go through that crate, really, just so there's a bit of smoothly of like, yes, you can go through, because it just like, it was a bit awkward to trying to move around and it kept on messing up. Yeah, it was just really, really annoying. So
We are 5x5 on station for recon in 10 clicks. Over.
recon in 10 clicks. Alright, where's the driver?
Bravo, hey, get moving.
Bravo, get moving.
Alpha, listen.
Careful, you've got
Gonna need
tangos
both
close.
teams.
Team Alpha, move.
Yeah, I bet I have got
Right now,
tangos galore.
no tango.
And there's a lot of going in and out of menus. It really is.
Move that soldier. Stay set. Stay sharp. Need to help him. We gotta keep our eyes on him. Enemy inside.
Yeah, it kind of like,
One left tango.
it just feels like,
Yes, he got a hawk.
I don't know, unfun when playing this game.
Headed back to base.
Like,
Bravo.
if you're interested in these type of games, then yeah, you'll probably actually find it really fun. If you're into like kind of the real-time kind of strategy / tactics type games, then yeah, this is probably more your thing. But you know, when it comes to like RTSs and stuff, like there's only some which I've kind of got on with. Otherwise, I've kind of slightly got bored of them, and it just becomes a bit unfun to play sometimes for me. And I already see, even though I have played this game but a long time ago, I can see it happening with this, because the gameplay just feels
Get your
a
fire teams
bit
on
slow
station.
to me. It does feel a bit slow.
Hunker down and hold the line until Staff Sergeant Burke can get his Bradley online to sweep and clear the trash. Understood, team leaders?
But the animations are looking pretty good of the characters and the movements.
Charlie 90, use your sit rep. Out.
Oh, I didn't want that. I didn't want that.
Alpha, listen, move my
Come
direction.
on, let's go, let's go, let's go.
We don't have an assigned third asset.
No, okay.
Listen up, Alpha. Head over there.
Okay, I had to get directly into it. That was very annoying. Now it's saving. Saving game and replay. What is that all about? Yeah, there's actually a few original Xbox games that I really like to play, but they actually aren't compatible at all, and that's really, really frustrating. It really is that there isn't a more complete list of backwards compatibility.
Bravo, T. Move out.
Bravo.
Got a target over here.
Come on.
Need point fire. Gotta find a way to gun. Listen up, Alpha. Move.
Alright, let's move my characters here. But it is an interesting game. I'm just not sure if it is, like, for me in a way.
M203, fire.
Affirmative.
Boom. But when you got stuff like that, oh, it feels good.
Hey, Bravo.
It does feel good. But yeah, I think it's just like trying to teach you,
Bravo.
well,
Go, go, go.
not really teach you, but just the kind of what you do in these situations. Like you flank them, you go around here, you go around there.
Hell if I'm gonna fucking sit here and get shot.
You do what you can to kind of
Fire team Alpha.
get to your objective.
Bravo. Alpha, listen. All clear. Rifle and sir. Tango, I think. Point fire to my signal.
Affirmative. Tango down.
Bravo.
Oh, really? Did they get 'em? Sweet. Take that, son of a bee.
Hey, Bravo. Get going.
So, is it right there? Oh, on the other side of this building. That's alright then.
Focus, Bravo. Your attention, Bravo. Listen up, Alpha.
Charlie 90, this is
Fire
Charlie
team Alpha.
32.
Fire team Bravo.
Over.
Listen up. Got a Zeke in view. Plain sight. Need point fire.
Over here. Target.
Come on, come on.
Listen up, Alpha.
Oh, get out of it, mate.
Listen. Head over there.
I'm gonna get smashed. Oh no.
Get Shahadi out of there.
Yes, sir.
If you face too many enemies
Oh,
to engage
no.
them safely, try suppression fire.
Oh shit. That's not good. Oh, I can't believe it. Yeah, I'm not gonna start from again, but it's gonna put me in a really crap spot.
Your sit rep.
I'm gonna have to redo.
Charlie 32 out.
Charlie 32 out. So,
Team Alpha. Head over there.
boom, there.
Bravo. T. Move, move.
Move that there.
Alpha. Enemy spotted. Point fire to my signal. Bravo. Yeah, taking fire.
Bravo, T. Head over there.
Got one for you.
Point fire.
Got you.
Got that bastard. That is a
Boom.
confirmed kill.
Fire team Bravo. Listen up. Get moving. No time.
Alpha.
Hey, Bravo.
Hold as your rifleman.
Enemy in
Point
view.
fire.
Yeah.
Seeking
Fire
view.
team
Point
Alpha,
south.
listen.
Where'd he go?
Listen up, Alpha. Move out. Fire
I don't know
team
where that
Alpha,
guy
move.
went. He disappeared.
Listen up. Fire team Bravo. Get going. Move.
Got the Sarge, your command.
Clear.
Got the Sarge.
Later.
Oh yeah, it's just like some of
Go,
these
Bravo. Go. Go.
camera angles of it would be easier. It'd be nice if you had there was a bit more movement.
Bravo, T. Move out. Let's go. Report in, Charlie 90. Over.
Fire team Alpha. Move, move. Can't do it right now, sir.
Fire team Bravo.
Okay.
Charlie 90 reporting in.
Oh, got one over here.
Charlie 90. You are authorized to engage hostiles with extreme prejudice. Hold your position until reinforced by Allied Bradley CF.
Okay.
Out.
Oh, you know what time it is now? No. Ah, son of a. Maybe if I get him to do a recon.
We are 5x5 on station for recon in 10 clicks. Over.
Yeah, you're damn right. Yeah, it is okay, but it's not. I don't know. I feel like for me, this game isn't that fun to play. I think there's much better original Xbox games they can give us. If they're going to give us original Xbox games, come on. I want to see some other ones. Even like some obscure ones, really. But saying that, the backwards compatible list of original Xbox games is very, very small. There's not much at all there, which is pretty sad, I have to say.
Enemy target front. 203.
Alright, let's see if I can take him out.
Recon done. Returning to base. Over.
M203. Fire.
Yes, sir. Groot got one over here.
Oh, you son of a bitch.
Enemy target front. 203.
Alright, so you have to look at the map. You have to, like, there's no way I'm getting through that, so I'm gonna have to go through round. Like, there's my objective.
Fire team Alpha, listen. Get going, move. Enemy in view. Get us behind something. Back and team Alpha, move out.
Yeah, if I get behind this, it might actually a bit more, be a bit kind of better. Maybe not. Oh, boom.
Fire team Bravo. Listen up. Go, go, go.
Here to save the goddamn day.
Charlie 90. Use your sit rep.
Team
Out.
Bravo.
Charlie 90, this is Charlie 32. Report. Over.
Fire Team Bravo. Listen up. Go, go.
Okay.
Listen up, Alpha.
Oh, then that's also an annoying thing, that whole sit rep thing. Both your teams have to be in it for it to kind of do the save. Very annoying to me personally.
Charlie 90.
No tango.
Ready with our sit rep.
Come on, there we go. Boom, that's what I wanted. Just save it, because I'll probably die again at some point.
Stay safe. Out.
Oh, is that it? Oh, where's my next objective? Okay, through there. It is through there, right? I have to look again. Cross and left.
Team Alpha, move.
Yeah, I sometimes feel like I am battling my
Stand here, let them have target practice.
where I'm positioning them. I swear I'm really battling it. Oh, how I'm moving it.
Gotta find a way to outgun it. Yo, Bravo, get moving. Need point fire.
Yes.
Heads up, Alpha. Head over there.
Let's get across there. Yeah, it is. It's a not bad simulation game, let's put it that way. You're always checking this. See, there's going to be guys there, and
Get going, move.
it's a bit of a shame because it is looking quite nice. It is looking quite nice, I do have to say. But you know what? I feel like I can give like a half decent final thoughts. You know, I know you're not seeing too much of the game, but
Point fire.
the problem is the whole playing the that tutorial. I decided not to kind of record that because I feel like
Point fire.
it was ultra boring.
Fire.
Yes, sir.
Ultra boring. Ultra.
Point fire. You bet.
Tango down.
Oh yes, take that.
Move.
Yeah, I just felt like no, because I got to the third one and I fell asleep for 15 minutes and I was like, oh, this is not good. This is not good at all. But I decided during the first one is to
Heads up, Alpha. Head over there.
basically skip it for you guys, just because I thought it would be the last thing you kind of want to look at, really.
Heads up, Alpha. Move my direction.
Shit.
Bravo,
Listen up, Alpha.
Yeah, I don't see why they couldn't actually put in the tutorial like during this first mission. Like, that would have been actually so much more kind of, I wouldn't say fun, but it would be. I don't think it would be as boring.
Team Bravo.
Going back and forth, pressing Y.
Bravo, move. Got a target over
Just
here.
do it.
Point fire now. Yep. Walking out.
Come on.
That's a kill.
Boom. That's what I'm talking about. Yeah, it is a lot of this. It just feels like there really isn't that much personality in this game. I don't know, it may be just me, but that's how I'm kind of feeling. That's the vibe I'm getting from this game, is very little in personality. Oh, goddamn. Get in there. Got to my boys.
Shit, a good save, Sergeant. We were deep in it.
Oh, sure should have got save.
This is Charlie 90, over. Objective achieved.
But yeah, let's get on to definitely our final thoughts now. So, graphic wise, this is actually looking really good on the Xbox One. This is looking pretty nice, so I can't really fault it there. I wonder how it looked on the original Xbox. I wonder, but this is looking quite nice, I do have to say. The environments, they're alright. I think just like the setting really is going to be a bit drab, a bit kind of like brown and grey and stuff like that. So it's not going to be like amazing environments. Are not going to be in some sort of jungle. Use my yeah, to go down sit rep. Oh, that's where I gotta go. It is quite annoying that it makes me go to these spots to save. Very annoying for me personally. I feel like, why do I have to go to these certain spots? Surely when I've completed an objective, you should probably save it there. But yeah, graphically, I think it's looking good. It's looking pretty nice on the Xbox One. The animations are looking pretty spot on. They're looking very nice. Controls are actually not bad on this game. You know, once you've kind of learned kind of like the buttons of where they are, what they do, it's pretty fine. You're not going to have any problems really. The only thing you'll probably will have a problem with is your little pointer to move where you want your soldiers to go. Really, that is the only thing I'm kind of been having some problems with. Really, is like deciding like where it's going. Come on, shoot. Oh. Jesus Christ. Nearly got done there. Yeah, that's the one thing I've probably been struggling the most with this game, is trying to get it right. I don't think that the camera angle is of the greatest. Let's do it. Boom. But yeah, but the main part of the controls are pretty good. Like the button mapping, I'm not having a problem with it at all. It's literally just this pointer. Really, I'm not being a massive lover with at all. Audio. The audio is pretty good. It's like it doesn't have like too much personality in kind of like music. You see, for some reason, it kind of feels quite some sort of like standard like Middle Eastern military type music. That's how it's feeling to me. Oh, hello. Maybe I should go over there and get my guys get myself a bit of health, get a bit fixed. Do I get myself fixed? Because my guys got shot up pretty badly. I do have to say, I did get shot up. Yeah, it is that kind of weird like Middle Eastern kind of military. They've got the Middle Eastern music playing, and then some kind of like military type drums and kind of brass instruments playing there. Like, does anything happen? No, no. Oh yeah, okay, there we go. I'm regaining health.
Listen up, Alpha.
Back on duty, Bravo.
Listen up, Alpha.
Get up.
Heads up, Alpha.
Yo,
Move,
Bravo.
my direction.
Bravo, T. Go, go.
Now, I've said some good things, you know, compliment the graphics. I've kind of said the controls pretty good. There are issues with it. Camera angles, I feel like there needs to be a bit more freedom with the camera, really, of where you can see round this and see round that, of like, just like where you're moving it. It's just a bit like, I wish there was a bit of an easier way of how they position the camera so you can see where you're actually wanting to
Hey, Bravo.
place your marker, really, because I kind of feel like it's not really letting me do what I want,
Clear.
really, or I feel like it's a little bit of a struggle
Listen up, Alpha.
sometimes to kind of maneuver around
Yo, Bravo.
No tango.
the level, deciding where I want to go. You know, definitely a bit of an art form of trying to get it right
Bravo. Hey, get
and
moving.
moving around and not, you know, I just would like it to be able to move through objects so you're not having to just go around them. Pretty annoying, not gonna lie.
M203. Fire.
Alright, see if I can hit this son of a gun. Boom! Yes, in the mouth. Yeah, but like, is it a fun game? Yes and no. It's if you're into these kind of real-time type strategy tactics games, then yeah, you might find it interesting. If you're into kind of army warfare, then yeah. But for general people, I don't think it would be fun, because it feels like it's lacking a bit of soul, really, and a bit of like pacing. It feels like it's quite slow and kind of not feeling like I'm in the action. It is. When I look at the reviews it got when it first came out, like Edge gave it 8 out of 10, which is pretty good for Edge. EGM 7.6 out of 10, Eurogamer 8 out of 10, Game Informer 8.25 out of 10, GamePro 5 stars, Game Evolution C+. See, that's the teams of kind of like the lowest of the low. GameSpot 7.7, GameSpot 4.5 out of 5, GameZone 9.4, IGN 9.2, OXM 8.8, Entertainment Weekly gave it an A, and Metacritic sits at an 84 out of 100. So that's quite interesting to see. It scored very well, and you can kind of understand why it scored very well, because it is quite well done, but it just feels like it's not that fun.
Okay, team.
And
Stand up.
this was a bit of a kind of an experiment, really, from the US Army, really, to see if they can commercialize their kind of the whole training exercises and put it into like a war game. Really, that's what they've done, and try to sell it to the to gamers, to us, and you know, more for it. But the game, when you actually play it, you're like, oh, there's so many better games to be playing than this. There really is, and I get a bit bored of it, and I understand why I never finished it. That's the thing. I now know why I never finished it, and I can understand why it scored so well. oh, gotta get on the other side. I can understand so many things, but I can also see that it's not that great of a game, really. But anyway, if I was to give us a thumb score, what should I give it? What should I give the game? Well, I think it's definitely not a thumb up. I think for me, it's somewhere in between a thumb in the middle and a thumb down, really, because I don't think this was like a great game for them to give us. I think there's so much better games they could have given us, and I'm personally not really feeling it. So I'm just going to give a thumb in the middle with a slight kind of turn down, because I don't feel like I should give it a thumbs down. I'm just going to give it a thumb in the middle with a little wiggle down. And I think that's all right, really. Like this isn't for me, and I don't think it's that great of an offering. It's not like one of the original Xbox games where you're like, oh yeah, I remember playing that game, I had so much fun, oh it's great to be able to play again. This was not that game. Not at all. It was by far that game. So still doesn't make sense, but we've got it. So so far, you know, November's games of gold, mixed bag. I liked Origami. I thought that was quite fun. I thought it was pretty good. And now we've got Full Spectrum Warrior. I'm not too sure about it. I don't think it's that good of an offering. So far a slightly mixed bag. Anyway, let's end this video here. That's the first half of November's games done. We'll have two more games coming on the 16th of February, so I'll be playing those when they come out, and I'll be doing my little videos on that. So until then, guys, take care and look after yourselves. I'll see you soon. Bye.